business folk hall, the last planning meeting, David Oynes had a prejudicial interest. He was warned that he had one by the chair of that planning committee, yet he didn't declare an interest, and he engaged in discussions on Lake Road and the roads and how they should be improved. He didn't have special dispensations. I have warned this council before that they have got to do that in advance of a meeting if they want to discuss a subject. It didn't happen. Now, on last month's meeting, whilst the chair, Leslie Cotterill, guided by the clerk, Joe Duffy, gave us chapter and verse about legal statute at the last meeting and why individual councillors cannot respond legally on issues not on the agenda, she neglected to tell the public what councillors can do during council meetings outside the legalities of council business. For instance, councillors can respond to the public for items not on the agenda. They just cannot make decisions or act on those responses. If a councillor wishes to respond to a member of the public who feels the councillor has not told the truth, they can by raising that request with the chair. Individual councillors can also take out personal legal action, but despite promises to take legal action, have always failed to do so because of the wealth of evidence in the public's possession. Councillor Cotterill, please do not tell us what the councillors cannot do on non-agenda items, but rather what they can do. So with regard to responding to the public, I have two questions. Why did the Town Council state in their publicity material that the public can raise North Somerset Council issues and any Town Councillor who is a District Councillor present can raise the matter with the District Council? And to prove that point, and this is just one of many publicity material, this actually does say, ironically, this is Council newsletter. Ironically, it's not within the Town Council's power to bring about the changes and improvements listed, but the Town Council will be able to lobby other bodies such as North Somerset Council and the Government Office for the South West on residents' behalf, armed with valuable information. So don't tell us you can do one thing and then deny it at a council meeting. It is also shocking that a district councillor, who is also a town councillor, refused to reveal information that they may know as a district councillor, as David Pasley said in the October meeting. This has been particularly pertinent on the recent nature reserve saga and golf course. Previously, we all know this has happened on the skatepark issue as well, where town councillors who were also district councillors knew the answers to questions being raised, yet remained silent. We have long raised this problem with councillors who wear many hats, but to withhold information that is known is unacceptable, and that councillors should consider their position on this town council if they feel it is satisfactory to mislead residents or deny them information. Agenda item regarding the open air pool. There's a discussion later on about a grant for £150,000, as mentioned by Mr Mortby. I would just like to say if this is granted by the council, then hopefully any future skatepark application may expect a similar contribution. There was an interesting letter from David Oynes of the North Somerset Times this week on video recordings, and we've listened to the chair. The inaccuracies within that letter in the paper emphasises more than anything why videos are important. Openness, honesty and transparency is our legal right, and if our only route to that is videoing meetings, then thank heavens for technology. And please remember, Chair, that nobody in their right mind would video children. Children cannot speak at these meetings normally because they're not voting members of the voting electorate. But having said that, I would welcome any child being here to talk about the skate park or any other issue they found a concern. But I don't think anybody would video them. But videoing is our only way to protect ourselves, and what you consider vulnerable is not necessarily what we do. Many of us feel vulnerable at these meetings because of past experiences. Mrs Davies just explained how she has felt and how she's been treated by a district councillor sat in this meeting. And finally, I just want to mention green wheelie bins because Leslie Cotterill raised the subject at a previous meeting. I just wanted to say that Colin Russell of North Somerset Council has confirmed that the website is back up and running in order for people to register for their wheelie bins. However, if they do not register in time before the new system comes in March, they will not collect the green bags if those people have not received their green wheelie bins, because the lorries are not going to be prepared for doing that. So I just want to make that open so people here are aware of it. I'm just surprised that the council aren't able to tell people that. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs.